Welcome to our exploration of Albert Bandura's groundbreaking work in educational psychology. Bandura is world renowned for his social cognitive theory. In 1925, he was born into a small immigrant community in Canada. Due to the size of his community and lack of educational resources, he learned to be self-sufficient in his educational endeavors, which would have a lasting impact on his life and his approach to learning. Albert Bandura would develop his social cognitive theory, evolving out of the era of behaviorism, adding to it observational learning, and then later self-efficacy. Bandura's educational philosophy is comprised of three main components. These three aspects of his philosophy, each greatly impacting the other. With the introduction of social learning theory, Bandura emphasized observational learning. This theory was demonstrated in his famous experiment, the Bobo doll experiment. In this experiment, children who observed adults demonstrating aggressive behaviors towards Bobo the doll were likely to engage in those behaviors when left alone compared to the peers who had not observed adults committing the same behaviors. Later, Bandura would morph this theory into the social cognitive theory, with the introduction and emphasis placed on self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is one's belief in their capabilities. Bandura felt this was extremely important in determining the success of students. Those who had confidence in their abilities and skills were more likely to be successful than those who did not. Bandura believed the environment had a major impact on both the teacher as well as learners. He believed that teachers should strive to create a positive and safe environment for students, one that encouraged active participation in learning, collaborative work, as well as an environment in which students felt comfortable and encouraged if they were to fail. Bandura's theories would have a lasting impact on the world, and in our case, specifically in education. Many, if not most, of teacher preparedness programs and universities utilize Bandura's models. Professors model to prospective teachers how to effectively teach. After observing their professors, they have the opportunity to model these techniques and be observed themselves in the classroom, being provided needed feedback. Within my own classroom, I use Bandura's models as well, focusing first on the environment, ensuring it's organized, welcoming, and one in which students feel safe to be themselves. I model skills I want students to master, ensuring first I have their attention before I begin modeling. Once students have observed my behavior or a demonstration of a skill, I provide them opportunities to practice those skills and demonstrate mastery. Through questionings and check-ins, I measure the level of each student's self-efficacy. I identify those with greater confidence and those who lack, students who might require additional support in order to be successful. It is important as well for policymakers and administrators to consider self-efficacy of their teachers to ensure they continue to develop policy teachers feel confident in implementing, making them more likely to succeed. From his humble beginnings in a small immigrant community to the development of his social cognitive theory, Albert Bandura has had a lasting impact on the world around us and himself. Thank you for joining us in this brief exploration of Albert Bandura and his social cognitive theory.